Hey, what is up, guys? Nick's driving talks. Okay, that's the new channel. This is gonna be like a vlog kind of channel. Today is actually gonna be like a vlog. I'm gonna try getting some equipment. Focus, focus. There we go. I'm gonna try getting some equipment to actually do the car vlogs where I pretty much just choose a topic, talk about it in my car while driving around for a bit. Today, I need to find a car mount. Um, I might detail my car, I'm not sure, or like shampoo my seats, get a car wash, and who knows what else. I need to get gas, so I might go on a little adventure for cheaper gas. Not too bad though. It's still pretty close to where I'm located, so we'll see where the day takes us, and we'll just wing it. But first, I'm gonna totally munch down this mac and cheese from Walmart, and then we'll get the day started. Lights on.
Okay, turning 2 lights on.
Right now, we're just gonna get dressed, and then we're gonna grab our keys, wallet, head out the door, start our day. Reppin' the Timmy Trumpet swag, woo! Alright, let's go. Alright, so, we're currently in the car. I'm not going to record much just because I don't have the mount for it yet, but yeah, we're heading, I think the first stop's going to be Walmart, and I'll update you guys when we're there. Alright, so we're at the Walmart right now. I still haven't gotten gas or anything like that. Walmart's our first stop. It's actually 26 degrees Celsius right now, which is like 80 something Fahrenheit for all you Americans. Right now though, I just thought of this on my drive over here. Rez is actually absolutely fucking destroying it right now with Witching Hour, and I can't get enough of it. So Rez, props to you. Totally would want to meet you one day. You seem like a super cool person, and I can't wait for Deadmau5 to hit you with a collab soon, like a response to your collab ideas. So I know there's a process in that. I understand it completely. So I'll update you guys once we're in there. Okay, so Walmart didn't have everything I wanted. Their selection is very sparse. Is that the word? But I've had a couple people tell me to get an air freshener for my almost brand new car. It's because all the McDonald's, because I work at McDonald's, so all that grease smell gets into my seats. So I bought one. Also, while I'm shampooing my seats today, later, and yeah, they didn't have a car mount that I was looking for. They had one, but it wasn't big enough for the S9, so we are going to have to go over to another hardware store called Canadian Tire. Canadians know about it. I don't know if it's in America because it is Canadian Tire, obviously. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. Also, yeah, check out some EDM. Definitely my favorite brand of music. Just letting you guys look into my life a little bit. So, let's go. Alright, so, we're at Canadian Tire right now. We're gonna look around, see if they have the car mounts that I'm looking for, where I can mount it onto my windshield type thing. And if we can't find it, I don't know where else to go. Like, I'd probably buy it off of Amazon. But yeah, after this, I guess we'll head into Calgary, grab some gas if we find it. Otherwise, I'll find something else to do that we can kind of vlog for the day, kind of make things interesting. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'll see you guys in a bit. So right now there's a few more options. I don't know if I trust that one, but I might be getting this one. so we'll see. Alright, so we happened to get this one. I didn't trust the other one just because it was like a pad. There's no clamp for it holding your phone in, and I wasn't sure if I could rotate it to the side like this. In case you're wondering why I need this, it's because I'm recording on my S9 Galaxy, so having this while I'm driving actually helps me record and talk to you guys while we're doing our drive talks. Some of you may care, I drive a Kia Rio 2017, currently financing it. I want to make these kind of daily, or at least 3 to 4 times a week, but I do still work overnight, so it will still be difficult. So let's get this thing set up, and then I guess we'll go for a drive for some gas, and we'll see what else the day brings us. Alright, also while we were in the store, I used to have a lot of cables in my car, so I saw these and I'm like, we'll try them. It looks like there's a it has a magnet pad. I put it like on the dashboard or something like that, and then it comes with these special clip things that attach to it magnetically, and it's just for like my cables, so I can keep it a little more organized. So I guess we're gonna go for a little road trip. I kind of need gas. I don't know what else we're gonna do today, but we'll just kind of talk about life. You guys can kind of get to know me. Yeah. Oh, I do want to get a Slurpee, so we're gonna make a quick pit stop and grab one of those, because I am not waiting till I get into a cheap gas station. I didn't look at what the Shell was just up the road from where I am right now. I should have, and I meant to, but it's probably jacked because the Petro just up the road from that is actually out of gas. So let's just, I guess we'll go to a 7-Eleven for gas, or not for gas, for a Slurpee. Yeah, I did record one clip while I was in there. I meant to check it before I started recording and driving. I just totally forgot. So I don't know if you can actually hear me. I was talking pretty quiet just because this is new to me, and a lot of people think it's weird when you're talking to your camera and recording yourself, and obviously talking to yourself in their eyes. But I want to try making this a common thing where we drive, we talk about something, or we make a daily vlog when I'm going out and doing something. So this is going to be the longer segment in the video, is the driving portion. It might be a long vlog, but it's whatever. So yeah. And when I refer to speed limits, like for example, I'm currently going 60. I don't mean 60 miles per hour. That's like almost 100 miles per hour inside of a city. No, that's actually like 40 miles per hour for you Americans. I know you Canadians will understand what I mean, but just so the Americans kind of understand. Yeah. So, about me, I like to rave. I'm an EDM guy. Like I said, Rez, Timmy Trumpet shirt. I listen to a bunch of that kind of music. Timmy Trumpet's going off right now too, and he's still doing tours like constantly. Like he's always on the grind. So props to him too. I've seen him twice. Totally will see him a third time if he ever comes back, or if I ever get the opportunity to. There's gonna be a really fucking sick vlog, sorry language, coming up in August actually, and it's going to be for a festival called Chasing Summer. I went last year and the headliners were Tiesto and Zedd. Unfortunately, I made a commitment to drive someone home if they weren't feeling good during Zedd. So I didn't get to see Zedd at all, which was a major disappointment, but I got to see Jaws, and he was pretty good. I got to see Tiesto, he was amazing. The thing with this festival, though, is it's just super crowded once headliners get on, so it's hard to get excited, get into the mood and stuff. But definitely excited to vlog my day out there with some of my buds. Because Martin Garrix this year and DJ Snake are the two headliners, and that's a 2-day event, so you guys will get 2 days of an EDM festival pretty much. I hope none of it's copyrighted or anything like that. That would suck, but I mean, it'd still be pretty cool. It's going to be good regardless. It's a huge festival. Like, where I'm from, it's a huge festival. We tend to try and hit up the festivals as much as possible, but it's hard sometimes. So, they're expensive. So, so I've seen a lot of people. I haven't seen like Excision, anybody like super hardcore like that. Timmy Trumpet or Breathe Carolina is kind of the hardest I've seen personally. But it's still fun to go out. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't condone doing any of that unless you're of legal age, and I don't condone the drugs unless it's legal. Like, I know marijuana is legal in some states, but it's an iffy topic to talk about. We won't talk about that. I'm not a huge drug person anyways. Yeah, see, if I buy gas here, I'm buying it for $1.21, so definitely not doing that. But I know in the city I can get it for $1.15, and I'm hoping it didn't go up because that was only like 2 nights ago. Knowing where I'm from, it's probably gone up, and I'm probably shit out of luck, but it's still worth a shot. So I work at McDonald's overnights. I am currently financing my Kia Rio. I'm on year 2 of 7. It's a lot of money. A lot of my money goes into this thing, but regardless, I love it. I love driving. That's why I wanted to make this channel, is because driving gets your mind off things. You can blast music, whatever, and if you have something on your mind, you can literally just talk to a camera. And that was kind of my perspective on it and how I wanted to have an outlook on it. I just wanted to share my life and opinions with you guys. Also, I'm a huge gamer, love games. PlayStation 4 is better than Xbox One, but 360 overpowers the 3. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. Xbox definitely was doing things properly before, and I don't feel like they know what they're doing anymore. Like, sure, PS4 is a little behind Xbox One spec-wise, but in my own personal opinion, PlayStation 4 has the better games, the better exclusives, just a better overall experience compared to the Xbox One. So that's my opinion. You can have your opinion, obviously. I'm not going to go against that, but I also have a Nintendo Switch, and I fucking love that thing. Totally excited for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I think I'm gonna go with Let's Go Eevee, even though there's some downsides. From what I've heard, from what I've seen, you can't fight wild Pokemon, and that's gonna suck. But I mean, we'll see. As time gets closer, we'll get more info. I'm hoping next week I believe it's next week at E3, we see some more Black Ops 4 Black Ops 4 stuff. I'm hoping to see Black Ops 4's Blackout mode in action. I'm not expecting to see any zombies. Realistically, Blackout would be what I want to see the most, because we've already seen multiplayer at the community reveal. We need to see Blackout. We never see zombies or get gameplay of zombies before the release, so that's to be expected. But with this third game mode, I'm hoping they reveal Blackout a little bit to the community, because you know they're already going to be on the floor. Nintendo Switch titles, I'm hoping to possibly see another Zelda title besides Hyrule Warriors. I know that sounds weird, but it's honestly what I want to see. I didn't like the look of Hyrule Warriors, so I didn't buy it. I didn't think I'd like it. So I just hope there's another game coming out. I absolutely love Breath of the Wild. I didn't really play through the DLC, complete the DLC. I completed the original game though. I just didn't complete the new trials, anything like that. I haven't 100%ed the game either. There's a lot to do in that game, and it's time consuming. So I just haven't. The Pokemon Quest right now, I'm iffy about it. I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's definitely a weird Pokemon. Definitely a weird way to play Pokemon, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just pulling up to the 7-Eleven right now, and then we will be cutting this, grabbing the Slurpee, and we will pick up on E3 very soon here. Oh, I should also stop at a vape shop and pick up some new coils, just because I want to change out the coils. I think I don't really like the coils I have in there. They're really small, and yeah, they give good taste, but I just do not agree with the amount of cotton used. It's very unrealistic. So gonna cut this here. Took me 11 minutes to get pretty much across the city, not the city, the town, and then we'll be right back. All right, we got a different angle this time. I don't know what happened, but I tried recording this clip already, and it turns out it's either my phone was overheating, or I ran out of memory. I shouldn't run out of memory. If I do, it's not a problem. I have a SD card in my phone right now, so I can just transfer all my current files over to that. So I'll pay attention around the 3-minute mark. I don't want to go anywhere until that 3-minute mark has been passed. But I feel just because like it was in the sun, it was probably overheating. It feels, for the most part, fine. For the most part. So we're gonna see if it stays fine before going anywhere. Now obviously the sun will be beating on it again here soon, once we start driving a little bit, but hopefully it's not too in the sun for too long before we're on the highway, and we'll kind of be out of it. I tried pulling over several times. I should have pulled over while I was still in town, but I didn't for whatever reason. I waited till I was actually near a gas station, and then there was just too much traffic at the gas station, so I had to go pretty much to the shopping mall around here. So yeah, we're gonna get back to the E3 talk. I was talking about Zelda. I did I didn't really like that clip anyways. But I got my Slurpee. 7-Eleven Slurpee. Or slushy, whatever you guys call them. Yeah, and then we'll get back to the drive. I did call my mom, and she said gas was still cheaper out in the city this morning. So, I'm hoping it's still cheaper almost 8 hours later. So we'll see. Okay, I'm assuming it was just the sun, because as soon as I opened up my camera, it was like, nah, fam, you can't even open the app. So, yeah, we're gonna try this again. Okay, so going back to E3 talk, Zelda. I don't want Hyrule Warriors to be the only Zelda released this year, but it might be. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the way it looks like it plays, so I personally won't be buying it. So I'm hoping they have like a Skyward Sword remake or something this year that's playable, besides Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. But that's my own personal opinion. It's all subjective, right? Obviously, I don't have anything to play until then. Until the release of Pokemon, if they don't release anything. But there are still some games out there that I wouldn't mind playing. I guess I could go back to I Am Setsuna, finish that, and whatnot, things like that. But I want new games. I want new content. Especially for the Switch. The Switch has so much potential compared to what Nintendo's been giving us. You can tell that how much potential it has from A, Breath of the Wild, B, Open World Mario, Super Mario Odyssey, and C, how beautiful Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu look. The capabilities are just freaking amazing, and I can't wait to see what other big developers do with their Nintendo franchises. So I'm just hoping to see some cool games. Dark Souls is coming to Nintendo. I'm really excited for that. Definitely going to get Dark Souls Remastered. I know it's out on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One right now. I'm not interested in paying $55 for a console I can't take out. That is why I'm excited for Dark Souls. Because I can literally play Dark Souls on the go at all times. And then I can always hook it up to the big screen too. And I'm super stoked for that. Elder Scrolls, I'm iffy on buying just because it's Elder Scrolls. I didn't like Elder Scrolls when it first came out. I got it with my Xbox 360 pretty much in a bundle. I got a code for it along with Forza Horizon or something like that. I did not like Elder Scrolls. That's an RPG game that I don't like. It's just really tedious. Open world's a bit much. Yeah, you can customize your armor, customize your fighting style, things like that. It's just too much for me, in my own personal opinion. So, I will never buy Elder Scrolls, in my opinion. Especially on the Switch. I just don't like the way that game plays. But Dark Souls, I'm definitely going to buy. I never completed Dark Souls 1. The first Souls game I beat was Bloodborne on the PlayStation 4 because I think it was super cheap, and that was one game I always wanted to try. I heard great things about it, but I never actually played it myself. I've never heard of the Souls games. I had Dark Souls on my Xbox One as the backward compat game, so I guess I have kind of played it. I haven't done much in it. I haven't progressed through the story almost at all. And after Bloodborne, I was like, man, I need to try Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 looks absolutely freaking beautiful. So I did get Dark Souls 3, and I beat Dark Souls 3. There's been a couple issues. I've been modding my PlayStation 4, so I have a lot of memory in it right now, and I have a nice fan going on it too. So yeah, super stoked for the very first Dark Souls, just because I haven't played through a good majority of the game, like 90% of the game I haven't played through. So I'm excited to play through it on the Nintendo Switch and take it wherever I want, pretty much, and be able to play it. So I'm super excited for that. I'm hoping it looks beautiful, as I assume it would. Bethesda or From Software isn't about making a bad-looking game. So I have complete faith in their choice to bring it to the Switch. And I'm hoping we get to see some of it. See another trailer, I guess, and maybe a release date at E3. That would be exciting. I've never played Pikmin, so if they show a Pikmin game, I'm not going to be interested at all in a game like that. Super Smash Bros. They'll probably have demos on the floor, and I'm super excited to see gameplay for that. I don't know if it's Smash 4. I haven't listened to too much of the leaks or anything, or the talk about Smash Bros, but I'm super stoked to see what Smash Bros game it is. I know there's the Inklings and stuff, so I'm assuming it's Smash Bros Wii U and 3DS, pretty much, just remade for the Switch, is my assumption. From not hearing any rumors or anything about it, just knowing that it's been announced. And I think that's all I really want to see. I don't want to see a new Mario game just yet, because Super Mario Odyssey, you can literally play that for a few weeks and be fine. There's so many moons in that game. And there's even the free DLC they've given us. Dark Souls I'm excited about. I've talked about Zelda, Pokemon. I think that's it for the Nintendo block. That's all I'm really looking forward to. I'm excited to see what other developers decide to bring their games to the Switch, though. So I'm definitely going to watch the Nintendo block in E3 next week. I think it's next week still. I'm still not sure on that one. I'm assuming it's next week, though. Okay, you're probably getting blasted with AC, so I'll talk a little louder. We'll see how this clip looks, and sounds. Otherwise, we'll just have to redo it later. It is a temperature problem. My phone's getting really, really hot. Having to keep this up for long periods of time, so yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make the drive back, but I'm hoping to at least get to the gas station, film a little bit there. Yeah, so let's move on to what I expect to see from PlayStation. Now, in the PlayStation block, I'm hoping to see more from Software's new title. That it's not a new title, I'm sure, but it's definitely not. I think it's a new game, but not a new title, if that makes sense. So I want to see what they end up doing. And geez, what else do I want to see from the PlayStation block? Obviously Blackout. I want to see a lot from that. I want to see the Blackout mode. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I'm not saving any money here. Alright. I'd like to see the blackout mode be shown off. Probably unlikely, but I would definitely want to see it. Yeah, I'm not getting gas here. I'll go back to Balzac. But yeah, Blackout, because it's obviously PlayStation exclusive title, we'll get all the DLC first. I'd like to see stuff from Software. What I would realistically like to see is Bloodborne 2, but I know it's not happening. I know we're not going to get a Bloodborne 2 anytime soon, so it's not going to happen. But we can dream. And that's the important thing, is we can dream. I don't know what else I'm kind of hoping to see from E3. From PlayStation anyways. I know the big title that was going on for a few years was Sea of Thieves for Xbox One. I'm hoping to see a similar title, or yeah, kind of a similar game that gets super hyped up 1 year of E3 and then gets developed over another year or two, and still gets shown off at E3 over the course of those years to show us the progress made. At least that's the goal. I want to see a game like that, something that really wows us, or a really good story mode game. Like The Last of Us 2, you know they're releasing stuff about The Last of Us 2. It's happening. There's no doubt in my mind. But yeah, we're definitely going to see more of that. Probably get a release date. Most definitely going to get a release date for that. I haven't played the first one, but it looks like a really good game, a real emotional game, and I feel like I'm really missing out. I also need to complete Uncharted 2 and 3, and then play 4, because I've heard only great things about those. Other than that, I'm not really expecting much from PlayStation. They might show off some cool games. Might grab my interest. Obviously, I'm going to watch that block as well. Because I like the PlayStation 4 more than the Xbox One. I'll still watch the Xbox One. I'm interested in seeing an Ashen release date. I want to see if Soulbound ever decides to make their comeback, because that looked like a really dope game. That would definitely make me invest a little bit of money. So yeah, Soulbound. Ashen on Xbox One. That was like a kind of like a Dark Souls aspect-y game. But I feel like there's going to be conflicts with that game actually being released. I know we saw it last year. I'm hoping we still hear something or get a release date this year. Like I said, I'd like to see Soulbound make their comeback in some way. That game looked absolutely freaking insane, and I'd totally hook up my Xbox One specifically for that. I don't know if we're gonna get any Fortnite stuff. I doubt it, because Fortnite's constantly updating. I'd be surprised if we got any Fortnite stuff at E3. I'd be surprised if they're even at E3, to be honest. other than that, there's like the Ubisoft conference. Maybe a new like Splinter Cell. I know Splinter Cell kind of died off and whatnot, but like, I don't know. A new Tom Clancy game would definitely be cool. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in a new Tom Clancy game. Obviously, there's going to be a new Assassin's Creed this year, probably in October, November, because there was the Egyptian one, Origins, that just came out last year. That was released last year at E3. So I'm hoping to maybe see some more of those types of games. I like the stealthy games, even though I'm complete ass at them. Stealth games, you know, that kind of thing, I'd be so down to see it in the Ubisoft conference. I'd like to see more HoloLens too. See the development for HoloLens. I know there are dev kits out there and there's videos on YouTube about it, but I would like to see more of it on display at E3, because that's originally where we saw it. And I know with the HoloLens you were going to be able to play games like Fable and stuff like that in Minecraft, so I'm interested in seeing stuff like that be shown again. Obviously PlayStation or Sony might show off like a new VR kit or something like that. Who knows? It gets crazy. Maybe we finally get artificial or like AI games for the PlayStation. That'd be really cool. I know they're integrating like phones so that you can play with your friends on their phone, and like with Hidden Agenda, your friends kind of make the choices with you. Those kind of games would be cool concepts. I'd like to see more of those. I'd like to see something, maybe not VR, but like a cheaper version of their VR maybe, because right now their VR is really, really expensive. It's like $500 out here, and that's pretty much the cost of the console. I'm like, boy, I got things to pay for. I can't be doing this shit. So yeah, I'm hoping to see small things like those just come to E3, like especially the HoloLens. I want to see more of it. We haven't really seen much of it. They wanted to implement it for Xbox One especially, I know that. So it'd be a cool concept to show it off, show people where the development has gotten over like the past 2 years. I think it's been 2 years since we last saw it at E3, and it'd be interesting if Microsoft showed it off, but the chances are very low, so you never know. Other than that, I'm not expecting that much from E3. Like, I'll obviously react to the E3 stuff. Either I'm gonna watch it live on Twitch, or I'm gonna watch like VODs or like all the trailers. Last year God of War was really announced and was released 2 months ago, and everybody was hyped for that. I'm kind of still hyped for it. I haven't gotten my hands on it yet. I've just been super busy, haven't really had the money to afford it. But there's a bunch of games I want to try, a bunch of games I want to buy, and I'm hoping I can kind of get out there, try a little more games. Especially with this channel, I'm hoping I'm able to actually travel more, and to like E3 and stuff like that, community reveal events. That was a mean truck. To get hands-on with these games so that I can try them out. Because I would love to do that. I'd love to vlog the day, the trip with you guys, share my opinions on the games and stuff like that. Obviously, Graves, I'm going to be taking you guys. I know it's going to take a while to build my channel, get a fan base going. But honestly, I'm not doing it for a fan base. I just want to kind of connect with other people, make connections with people who might need advice, you know. Obviously, like the car talks, we'll have a topic usually to talk about, because we'll usually be driving around in the car and we'll have a 20-minute topic to talk about or whatever, or I'll rant about something stupid. That's where I need you guys to come in. I actually need you guys to leave comments down below on what we should talk about next. Today was kind of more of an E3 game type talk. I wanted to kind of connect with you guys, let you guys know a little more about me. I'm not a car guy by any means, but I thought, hey, I like to drive. I could totally talk in front of a camera about a topic for 20 minutes while I drive around and get my mind off of things, you know? So that's why I created this channel. And actually, I was surprised. I looked up a tutorial for Photoshop because I'm not Photoshop savvy at all, because I needed a logo and I didn't want to pay for a logo, so I decided to go to YouTube. And I'm actually surprised with the logo I came up with. It's actually the exact color of my car. You can't tell because it's in the circle, it's in the lettering and stuff like that, but I got a Galaxy background, and then my car is over top of the Galaxy background, excuse me. And then it has NDT, which stands for the name of the channel, Nick's Driving Talks, or whatever I called the channel. And yeah, I think that's actually going to be like the insignia of my channel for a while, unless someone decides to pass me along something better that they might like. But yeah, I actually have like a similar version of my car in the background of that, in front of the Galaxy. You can't really tell unless you get a big blow up of it, but I did throw my car in there, and I'm actually really proud of myself for the creativity I put into that. It took me maybe 10-15 minutes to make, and I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I wasn't sure how that would turn out, and I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'm not doing this for the money or anything, so I'm not making merch. I'm not interested in making merch. I'm just interested in talking in front of the camera, driving, which I enjoy doing, even though it costs me gas, and kind of, I guess, vlogging and connecting with you guys. Going back to who I am, I'm the kind of guy who likes to not talk about my problems as much. The only person I really talk to about my problems would be like my mom, or like, I call her Mama 3, but I have a manager that I work with. I work with her for like 2 or 3 hours throughout the night. If I have any problems, I usually go to her about them, and she can help me with them pretty well too. I relate to her as Mama 3. My mom's obviously Mama 1, and then Mama 2 is Mama Bear, and she's actually my best friend's mom, and we actually go to raves together. We do all this fun music-y stuff, and we hang out, we play games every once in a while. We pretty much just enjoy life. We don't talk as much as we probably should, but we're still like best friends. So yeah, that's the 3 moms in my life that I don't rant to Mama Bear as much about my problems, because she's my favorite. I absolutely adore her. She is a great woman. But Mama 3 and Mama, they are definitely the people I go to talk about my problems. Normally, I don't talk to other people about my problems, so typically it's when people come to me, it's usually because they have a problem. I usually find a way to relate to them in some way. Even if I can't directly relate to their problem, I try to relate to them in some fashion. And I know you can't make everybody happy, but that's the kind of person I am. I try to really help other people with their problems. I don't try to put my problems onto other people typically. Like obviously my best friend, like I'll talk to him about shit and I'll rant to him every once in a while, but I don't do it a lot. Like I'm not that type of person who likes to rant about things, so I want kind of this channel to also be like, if you guys have issues in your life, I want you to come and be able to talk to me about it, and I want to be able to hopefully help you guys understand that I'm here for you guys and I can relate to you guys and I know what you're going through. I've been through the depression stage. I've been through the whole breakup stage, you know. I know what all that shit's like, but I've never really been one to rant about my problems. I've always been there for other people, and I can usually really read people well when there's something on their mind and they're going through something. I'm usually like, hey, what's the matter? You seem down. Usually people try turning you down. They go, oh, it's nothing, don't worry about it, or nothing. And I can usually read people much better than that, so I'll be persistent a little bit, and I'll be like, you sure? Like, if you need to, you can come talk to me. I'll always be here for you, type thing. Even if it's someone I don't know that well, I'm still like, hey, I'm here for you if you need to talk. And most of the time people come to talk to me, and in person, if I don't know you that well, I don't talk that much. That's also one thing you need to know about me, is I don't talk that much. I'm actually very shy at first, and very shy at first. I don't talk as much as I do on the actual phone. Like, if you're texting me, I'm way more talkative than I am on the in person, until I get to know you and your sense of humor, because everybody in life is just oversensitive, you know? So yeah, we're gonna cut the footage here. I'm gonna grab some gas and then we'll head home. I think I'm saving 5 cents, 4 cents, something like that. So we'll be right back. Okay, well, we got gas. There's a little junction going on here. I think they hit someone while backing up. So this is why you don't be a dumbass while gassing up and pull in the wrong way into a fucking gas pump. You just gotta be patient. Obviously, one way is for one direction and the other way is for another direction. He's just a fucking dumbass. Yeah, he definitely hit him. There's a huge dent in that car. Yeah, so that was like $24 or whatever for half my tank, which is actually a small ass tank. So that's a good amount of money considering. But anyways, that's done and over with. Yeah, so when you first start talking to me, if we're just texting over the phone, if we're DMing on Twitter or whatever, which I am gonna have a Twitter set up for this account. I don't know if I'm gonna have messages enabled or what, but if you ever are DMing me, I'm much more talkative. I'm much less shy about everything over behind the screen. I'm a behind the screen type person, just because nobody has a sense of humor anymore, like a good sense of humor. Like, you can't make any sarcastic remarks, otherwise people they fucking cry about everything, man. And I'm not trying to like take shots at people, but like, seriously, like, if you look at things on Facebook, like, or like Instagram or Twitter or anything like that, people are oversensitive as fuck. Like, think about it. Like, there's the feminists, they get offended by any female fucking joke. Like, it's a joke. I don't understand it completely, but it blows my mind. Like, some people don't understand sarcasm, which I understand if some people present their sarcastic ass ways very poorly. I completely understand why you would get offended. I get offended if you can't show sarcasm properly. But, like, if you can notice the sarcasm and you just know it was sarcastic as fuck, and you get offended, it's like, yo, it wasn't, I didn't mean it. Like, this world's definitely getting screwed by this generation. This whole next generation, everything like that. Same thing. I have a few neighbors in a circle where I live, and these neighbors are fucking asswipes. Pardon my language. But like, look at it this way, okay? So they're all friendly with their neighbors and whatnot. I hate every single one of my neighbors, just so we're out there. They let their kids play on the road. Fine, whatever. Like, let your kids play on the road. Watch your kids do whatever. Teach them how to play on the road. I have no problem against that. I'll watch for your kids if they're watching for me. But if they're just doing their own fucking thing, which these kids are, and you're not teaching them safety at all while playing on a fucking road, yeah, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit on you. And so then they started buying fucking pylons. I ended up stealing their fucking pylon, putting it around the corner where they would never find it. Actually, I took it quite a distance away. Anyways, I don't think they ever got those pylons back. But then they bought these little children playing wooden stand things? I don't know what the fuck you call them. But they're pretty much caution kids are playing signs. They have 2 of them now. And if you go through that circle at even 10 kilometers an hour, the fucking dads lose their shit on you. They're like, hey, you need to slow down. You're going too fast. What if you hit my kid? If I hit your kid going 10 kilometers an hour, he's not going to fucking even get an injury. Okay? Calm down. I see your kid. I've told one of them off. I'm like, yeah, you can fuck off, buddy. I wasn't even going 30, and that's the speed limit. I saw your kid. Calm the fuck down. Grabbed my things, walked away from him. He walked up to me, and I said that straight to his face. I'm not like that normally, although I have been lately. I give a lot more sass now. I have a lot more attitude towards certain people at certain times. I can admit that. But it's like, there's reasons for it. I don't know. A lot of people in this world are oversensitive. A lot of people in this world are just not common sense, if that makes sense. There's not enough common sense in this world. And I notice it at McDonald's especially. I can't really talk about anything work-related, and I can't record anything work-related, which if I do end up doing daily vlogging, I can't record my night shifts. So the vlogs kind of aren't my whole life. But, I mean, it's 8 hours of me fucking working. Like, nobody wants to see that. It's going to be boring. It's the same shit every night. But, like, no, seriously, like, all the employees that I work with, the sink, absolutely fucking disgusting. We've told so many people, do not put grease down the sink. They still fucking rinse grease down the sink. Just stupid things that are, like, common sense that we've told people just piss me off. And I'm sorry, but I feel like we need to go back to spanking our kids, disciplining our kids, and like I don't know what's wrong with this generation, but there's something most definitely wrong with it, and there's a lot we can do to it. Obviously, I wasn't the type to go outside. I wanted to stay in and play games. But, I mean, that was my generation, right? Like, our generation now is voting for Trump, Trudeau, because they all have things that they're like, oh yeah, or because it's a meme. Donald Trump must have won because he was strictly a meme. I mean, not Notley. What's her nuts? Trump's rival. She was the same fucking thing. She was a meme too. And they were like, side by side the whole race. But, I don't know. I don't know how you guys got Trump. Honestly, they were both terrible choices, and I disagree with both of them. I disagree with my prime minister. I disagree with my premier, which is kind of like a senator of state, I guess. Yeah, there's just a lot of shit I disagree about, and I don't want to talk politics, because that's a debate. I'm not trying to start a debate. I just disagree with some of the political choices people make. And that's just... I feel like most of it's because it's all memed. And I feel like our generation's just gonna trash this world. Honestly. At this point, I'd rather live on a fucking Saturn and suffocate to toxic gas. So yeah, we'll be going into a vape shop here soon. That's actually our next stop, and I'll probably end up buying coils, I think. I don't know what kind of coils, but I'm gonna go in, buy some coils, and then, yeah, I don't condone vaping. I don't condone nicotine usage. I don't even use nicotine, but I don't smoke, right? I don't condone smoking. I condone vaping, though. If you're gonna need that nicotine, if you're smoking right now, go to vaping right now. You don't need an expensive setup like what I have. I became a vape god very quickly once I started getting into it. Now I make my own juice. I just have a semi-expensive setup, but there's $30 vapes out there that you can buy, and they're not expensive. The kids these days are into salt nic because it hits you and it gives you that nicotine rush instantly, like super fast, and I don't quite understand it. But I mean, whatever the kids are into, right? That's honestly, if you're trying to quit smoking, that's the way I would go, or I would go with 6 nicotine in your vape juice. Because that's going to be definitely your best bet at quitting. And honestly, if you can quit smoking through vaping, I feel like you can quit vaping much more easily. I mean, I certainly did. I was doing people give me their vapes, they're like, oh, try this flavor. I'll try the flavors, even though it has nicotine in it. Don't get me wrong. but I don't like nicotine. And for a second, I was actually feeling like I needed nicotine all the time because of how much of everybody else's juice I was trying and all the salt nic juices I was trying and stuff. And I was just like, nah, I need to take a break. So I actually don't vape as much anymore, just strictly because it was so much easier to quit vaping than I feel like smoking was. Like, it's easier to give up on vaping because it's just the nicotine. It's not all that other drugs and shit that go into your system. Obviously, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I just feel like I understand the concept of smoking. I understand the concept of the nic rush. It relieves stress. I get that. I get vaping isn't the same as smoking. There's a different feel to smoking over vaping, and whatever, so be it. But if you are trying to quit smoking, I suggest going over to vaping, and then quit vaping after a while. If you're trying to quit altogether, if you're not trying to quit altogether, the healthy option, the unproven healthy option, according to a lot of moms, is actually vaping. So I would definitely toss people over to vaping a lot more than I would smoking, because it's easier to quit. If you can get hooked on vaping, it's easier to quit than cigarettes. And that's my own personal opinion. So we're gonna hop into the shop here in a minute and buy some coils. Wonder who's working. I really like this vape shop as opposed to other vape shops just because they have a much wider selection. But oh, they're kind of busy. I might have to park a ways away just because I don't like angled parking right there. That's not a good parking spot either. Oh, here. Okay. Perfect. Oh, nope, that's a fire hydrant. Okay, we'll just park right here. Okay, so we'll be right back. It's so beautiful out right now. Damn. Alright, so this trip's kind of almost over. I'll be, I guess, heading home. Next, I got some coils, just two. They're staggered Claptons, in case you guys are wondering. Yeah, but realistically, you guys don't need anything expensive. To start vaping. It doesn't take much. You just need something to hold juice and vaporize it. Since I don't use nicotine, I was all about flavors, so I got into flavors and stuff. So I eventually got into RDAs, the rebuildables and stuff. The more expensive side of vaping. You don't need to do that to enjoy vaping, though. You can get perfectly great flavor out of like a Aspire Breeze, out of a Smock Priv V8, out of a Smock T-Priv. You know, a Smock is an okay product in my opinion. I'm not gonna guide you guys into vaping, but if you want a good starting kit, I started with the Priv V8. Doesn't have any settings, anything like that. It just has a fire button and the tank. You fill it up, you vape, charge it, etc. It's a great device to start with if you're not trying to get flavor out of it. If you're trying to get that nicotine in, obviously with the flavor, because the flavor does make a difference when you're trying to quit. You wouldn't quit smoking to go to vaping without the flavors, I guess. So there's that aspect. You get okay flavor out of that tank, but if you want something with settings, get a Diamond, iJoy Diamond P270. Those things have the bigger batteries. They will last you longer. You can almost go all day. The problem with that then is you need to spend the $20 to $30 for the charger, just because the batteries will degrade so quickly through USB charging that it's not even funny if you go with the bigger batteries. That one has settings. That one's, I think the kit, it comes with a tank. I don't know if the tank's any good. I'm assuming you still get good flavor out of it, good clouds. The coils, probably $15 for 3 or 5. Anywhere from $15 to $25. And I don't know, that's the kit I would suggest you going with. iJoy is very good. I have an iJoy device with a Geek Vape RTA. They're great devices. I absolutely love them. But if you're just trying to stop vaping, the Diamond is the way to go. Or a Smok device. Smok devices are affordable. They're popular. There's tons of them to choose from. So you'll definitely find something that looks nice for you. Again, don't vape unless you're legal age. I can't stress that enough. I don't want to get striked or anything without even being verified or without even being a YouTube partner. So, but even if I was a YouTube partner already, that's my opinion. I suggest you wait until you're legal age, even though that's not how the world works anymore. People will drink at the age of 16 no matter where they are. They will party at the age of 16 no matter where they are. It's just how teenagers work. It is what it is, honestly. So, yeah, I think that concludes our day for the most part. We talked about E3. You guys got to know me a bit, and we even got to talk about vaping stuff, which I guess is kind of cool. So, yeah, if you guys don't see another video from me anytime soon, definitely let me know. If there's not another video on my channel since this video, definitely give me a topic to talk about in the future. Because I know at the end of the month I'm definitely doing a long driving talk thing, because I have a doctor's appointment and I'll be alone driving to that. So I'll definitely want to have a little chat and preoccupy myself. But yeah, and it looks like Mom's home. So I think this is the end of the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Alright, so yes, I know I ended the vlog already, but my mom, last week I won $21 off of the lottery, or 20 bucks or 25 bucks or something like that, and I ended up making $10, I guess $20, because I made $10 profit off of the lotto scratchers I bought with that money. So I'm gonna go back out quickly, buy a ticket, and then I'll come back home, officially end the vlog for the day. I know we're in a different, you guys are in a different seat right now. I'm just moving it around, kind of seeing where the best spot for it would be. That's not in my line of sight, but also because I don't want to get pulled over and get a ticket or anything. So I'm trying to keep it out of my direct sight, but still give you guys a good view and whatnot. So yeah, right now I'm just going to go buy a lotto ticket. I'm kind of making a vlog, but I know it's still me mainly driving. That's the point of this channel, is me talking to you guys while I'm driving. So yeah, we're going on another adventure. I didn't realize nobody won the 60 million, and now there's like 52 or 54 chances or something like that of winning $1 million. So, I mean, I won 20 bucks last week. Might be able to win again. Maybe a little bigger too. Oh, here's a cop. I think he's gonna be radaring people on their way into the community. And it was a peace officer anyways, so. Yeah, so I'm super excited. I need to figure out a spot for you guys where I can actually use these effectively, these little cable management things for my car. I just don't know where to put you guys. Otherwise I just wasted like 10 bucks on them. There was another bunch for like 5 bucks. So I was assuming these ones would be 5 bucks, or in the same kind of range, but turns out we weren't. So let's go over to the Esso, I guess. I don't want to grab my ticket from Gas Plus. Although I've had good runs with them. I like trying different places, you know. I guess I'll also buy a scratcher while I'm out, because I love to scratch like crazy. And also, where you guys were, I wasn't able to roll my window down either, so that was also another reason why I moved you guys. I'm just trying to figure out a good spot for everything, where it's not in the sun, so it won't overheat too much, but also so that it's not in my line of sight, and you guys still got a good view, and you know, that kind of thing. Obviously, I could put you over in the passenger seat and attach you to that window directly, but every time I'd then have to get into the passenger seat and set you guys up, and I'm not about that right now. That seems like a bit excessive work, and then you guys are further away from me too, and I don't feel like doing that. So yeah, so we'll run into this Max here and grab our ticket. And then I guess that's really the vlog. Like, there's not much else I have planned for today. I got my coils. I'm gonna pay a parking ticket. I got gas. I did my first driving video with you guys. I got out of the house. I got a mount for this as well. So, I mean, overall, it was a successful day. I got a lot done, but it's like, what are we actually doing here? Okay. God, people don't know how to park. Oh, that's irritating. Okay, let's go around you. And then Let's park right here, I guess. 52 max millions. 52 chances to win $1 million. Some cute girls right here. Yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Okay, guys, so official outro right here. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Let's blow up my page. I want to be getting into stuff like real fast. I want to start getting people in my passenger seat. Like it would be cool. I'm not looking for like autographs. I'm not looking to get that popularity out or anything like that. I just want to talk to some really cool people, see how they live their life, talk to them, talk about what they do, and get to know them. I think that would be super cool, and I'd like to make the show with you guys and take them for a drive and whatnot. Obviously, since I'm in Alberta and in Canada where it's cold all the time, my chances are low. I get that. But I would not mind trying to get Rez or Timmy Trumpet or someone in the passenger seat. Okay, let's focus. Yeah, hello. Or even a YouTuber and a collab with someone. Not so that I can fanboy over them, but just so I can talk to them and have like a normal conversation. I want them to feel like actual people, and I want to feel like I can just talk to anyone, and I kind of want to get out of my comfort zone. I want to be able to start getting out of my shell, and I feel like getting to talk to those bigger people would be cool. So in order to get that entertaining content that I want to make for you guys out, I'm going to need you guys' help. If you see this video, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you can to blow this up. Because I really want to start making content for you guys. Even with me working overnights, I don't want that to affect anything. I still want to make content for you guys. I still want to entertain you guys. I still want to do amazing things with you guys, and I want to talk to you guys and have one-on-one time. We'll still have that one-on-one time, but I still want to collab. I still want to meet cool people and whatnot. Like, not to fanboy over, but just to kind of get to know someone and be able to go, oh, hey, like, what's new, or just to make a new friend or something like that. Like Jaws, like Syndicate and Jaws. Like, I understand, like, the concept kind of is double stolen, but Jordan does these hour-long chats with, like, people in his Ford GT in the passenger seat and whatnot. And, like, Tom's been trying to do the day in the life of so-and-so, and he's done Jaws, and he's done Captain Sparkles. Yeah, I've kind of stolen the concept, but I'm combining it together, and I'm making it my own, and I wouldn't mind seeing if that can take me somewhere. And I feel like it definitely could if I started pumping out content as much as I want to, and I'm not going to do it without your guys' help. So if you do see this video, if you did enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I will promise to stay consistent for you guys, and I will grind out content. And like I said, if you have a topic you want me to cover in the next few videos, leave a comment down below, and I will definitely talk about one of your topics in the next video or in a future video. And you will want to put your topic in every single video I upload if it's not covered. Definitely comment it every time. I'll try to change it up. I'll try to diversify the content that gets shown on this channel. Obviously, if I had like a passenger like Rez or like Cash, I know it's two of them in Cash, but it'd still be cool to have both of them in the car, or the Chainsmokers or something. It'd still be cool to talk to them, get to know them, talk a little bit about what they do, and just have a blast with them while pretty much driving around, which I enjoy doing. So yeah, if you guys can show your love and support for. I know I'm a nobody right now, but that's not what I want to do that's not who I want to be in the future. I want to be someone, and I've been trying to get on the YouTube thing for quite some time, and I just haven't found my thing. I think I finally found my thing because I love driving, and I can actually talk one-on-one with you guys about almost anything. Like, I have no secrets, no shame. Like, obviously everybody has their secret, but nobody knows everybody's secrets. Like, it's impossible. Like, there's just some things you're too self-conscious about to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button, give me a subscribe, comment your topic down below, and we will see you in the next video. Peace!